Hi and hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another Planty video. Thank you so much for joining me for this casual hangout. I don't even know what this is. I don't know. I thought I would just turn on the camera because lately I've been putting so much pressure on myself when it comes to making videos and having things like super planned or having a video include XYZ or I don't know, just putting a lot of pressure on myself. And I remember I used to just do like impromptu chatty hangout videos and I kind of missed that vibe. I was actually just watching some gardening videos and one that I watched had a very just like sitting down and chatting vibe, and I was like, you know what? I miss YouTube videos like that. Like that very much used to be the vibe on YouTube, but now things are just a lot more structured and planned out and edited and whatnot. So I hope that's cool with you for us to just be chilling here. I also haven't posted in like a week now, which, oh gosh, I don't know how that just keeps sneaking up on me. I mean, we were out of town last week, which is really fun. We were in Vancouver and it's just such a stunning time to be in Vancouver right now. I mean, here on the island as well, everything is in bloom and it is just so lovely. So that was great. But being out of town is something that always throws me off and throws me behind. I do have a couple of videos in the works, but I didn't want to be rushing anything, and also I have not been feeling 100% the last few days, which is a big bummer. So I guess I'm just trying to take this week a little bit slower. I figured, why don't I just say hello? Turn on the camera, say hello. We can drink our tea, we can maybe look at some plants, I don't know. I got in another batch of my beneficials last week, right before we left actually. I thought that I had paused my subscription because I have the lacewing larvae coming every 2 weeks now, and this is like my new pest protocol for the time being, to at least to get things in a good spot. I talked about this on my Patreon a little bit, but I'm really trying to move away from spraying my plants down with pesticide or insecticide, miticide, whatever it is, because I don't know, I just have a lot of health anxiety. So I just wanted to move away from like spraying anything in our house that could be questionable. Ideally, I would just be spraying the plants down with water and using beneficials. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is my second batch of beneficials. I'm supposed to get them every 2 weeks. Anyways, I tried to pause my subscription for the ones coming last week because I knew that we were going to be leaving the day that they were going to come, and they usually arrive in the afternoon, and we were leaving like early afternoon. So I was like, okay, I don't want my beneficials to be stuck sitting here waiting for me. We had somebody staying here with olives, so they would have been like brought inside, but still you're supposed to release them right away. So I thought that the subscription was paused, but then I got a notification that they shipped, and I was like, uh-oh, my freaking bugs are gonna get here when we're gone. But what ended up happening is like literally 20 minutes before we were supposed to leave the house, they got delivered. So I was running around. We have a ferry reservation to catch, and I'm running around pouring my little freaking bugs out into all the little boxes around the plants. So I'm very happy that we were still here when they arrived. Like that was so lucky. And then I just felt so peaceful because I was like, okay, my bugs are hard at work. Like everyone was freshly watered, fresh beneficials. I just felt so good about leaving the plants like that, even though I turn all the grow lights off when I go, so they didn't have great light, but whatever. Everything else we were working with was great. Oh, there's a hummingbird outside. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. I always see them out here around my garden. I have seen a couple of mealybugs still popping up. Actually, one of my plants was really bad, my Hoya mirabilis, who is in flower right now. I should grab that one to show you actually. But that one had so many mealies, and I had no idea until I took it down and actually inspected it. So I've heard that you have to do a few rounds of the lacewing larvae before they really make a difference. And I feel like I have found that in the past because I was subscribed to them like a year or so ago. And I feel like once I had received them a few times, I was really noticing that I wasn't seeing pests. So we'll see. I'm gonna wait and kind of see how well this bi-weekly pest management delivery system is gonna work for me. Anywho, I'll grab my mirabilis because she's so gorgeous right now. Ooh, she is super thirsty as well, so I'm gonna have to water this plant, but she has a bunch of flowers open right now. Oh my gosh, I just love her flowers so much. I do have a video where I talk about all of my Hoya that bloomed for me in 2025. And I show like what all of the flowers looked like and everything. So if you enjoy seeing Hoya flowers, go check out that video because it didn't perform very well. So I was surprised, honestly. I would love to watch a video like that. So maybe it just wasn't popping up for some people. But yeah, I'll link that if you have not seen it yet. Anyways, I love mirabilis flowers so much. So it's nice to have so many of them open. I'm gonna leave her out so that I can remember to water her. Also, just one more Hoya that I have to quickly update on. Geez, the lighting isn't very good because the sun is coming from behind me, kind of. Anyways, this is my Hoya Van Viengensis, and if you watched my last walkthrough, maybe, I think, I was showing how it was getting a new leaf, which is crazy because this plant has been notoriously difficult for me and it does not like to grow very often. But it put out this massive leaf, and I don't know if you can see the size difference compared to the other leaves, but this is, I would say, triple the size of most of the other leaves. It is just so mind-blowing to me. So that is super exciting. You can really tell from the back too, like it looks comically huge. Because I see the back of this plant because it faces out the window, and yeah, it just cracks me up like how big that is. This is gonna need better support soon. It's kind of like drooping down. Anyways, had to show you that leaf because every time I see it, I'm just like, that is so crazy. I am gonna have to rearrange. I don't want to constantly, like, I feel like I do a lot of videos where I'm just like rearranging my plant areas, so let me know if you're sick of that or not, because I feel like I need to rearrange again. It's honestly like a monthly thing for me, but now it's spring and we're getting a lot more light. The days are noticeably longer, so I need to put my light lovers back in the window. So my Hoya Flores Island, this one needs to go back in the window. This one gets super sun stressed in the summertime. So yeah, I just need to kind of switch things around again, which I feel like I always need to do. I also this month am going to be potting up the spring propagations that we took in whatever video that was, taking my spring propagations, it was probably called. So I'm really excited to do that this month. And I am also planning, not even planning, I've actually already started filming it, but I'm gonna do like, I'm thinking about this, okay? So let me know what you think. I'm thinking of doing a monthly garden vlog, which should just be a compilation of things that I do in the outdoor garden throughout the month and like the highlights of that, and just, you know, some clips of what's going on in the garden, because the outdoor garden is obviously a really big part of my life in the growing season, and I was feeling so uninspired with it over the past like 6 months, and just I could not get the motivation to get out there and clean things up. But the motivation has finally come back, and I was out there over the weekend for a little bit, just kind of starting, you know, weeding. I put the green stalk back together and stuff like that, and I started filming for that video. So I'm hoping to make it just like a little monthly thing, and it can have its own playlist. So if people aren't interested in seeing the outdoor garden stuff, then you can just skip those videos, but people who are interested, then they will all be in their own playlist. And if you haven't seen my outdoor garden yet, I do have a video that I posted last year around this time of year as well, like around the spring, I think, because it was a lot of like garden cleanup. So I'll link that if you want to see like an example, I guess, of, I'm thinking, well, we'll see. But I think that one I didn't really have a lot of talking, and I think that the monthly garden vlog I'm envisioning is going to be a little bit more chatty. But yeah, I am excited because, I don't know, it's just something different for me to film, and I love the outdoor garden when it is doing well. It can definitely feel like the bane of my existence sometimes, but it is very rewarding also. Also, if you have any video ideas that you want me to do, leave them in the comments because I am always looking for inspiration. I like to feel excited about the things that I'm filming and, you know, ideas, whether they come from me or they come from you. Yeah, I always want to hear what you would be interested in. I am making eye contact with my begonia brevirosa that we potted up into self-watering in soil a couple of weeks ago. It is growing. It's actually doing really well, so maybe I'll go grab that one to show you because I just, every time I walk out here now, I see it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that begonia is really starting to look good. I know I just posted the walkthrough not that long ago. Like, was it only like a week ago now? No, 2 weeks ago maybe. So we're not due for another one yet, but since it is the growing season, there's so many differences like every week. And sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, is it too frequent to be doing a walkthrough every single month? But especially during the growing season, I'm like, no, like there's so much that's happening. And I love doing those videos. So I will probably continue to do them every single month, but especially now there's just like so much. My Syningia is waking up, I can see right now. Begonia settling and growing. There's tons of new Anthurium leaves, Hoya leaves. Like everybody's kind of going crazy right now and I love it. I actually might do some watering tonight. I usually don't water in the evenings, but every once in a while I will because then it saves me time tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty filming heavy day for me, which will be nice because I need just like a good filming day. But yeah, it might be nice to just get everybody all watered tonight. It doesn't take that long anymore with my electric water, and there only being like 120 plants in here right now ish. I should do another count after my downsize. I think it was like 120 something. I just don't remember. I think that is with each ping container counting as one plant. I think it's like 120. I'm not gonna lie, I have been tempted to buy new plants. Actually, oh my gosh, I did get a new plant. Should we do that right now? Oh my gosh, okay. I did get a new plant. Let me go grab it. This is actually so perfect and I'm so glad that I remembered this because she has just been sitting in this plastic since we got home from Vancouver a few days ago. So we need to get her situated. I don't even know like what the heck is going on in the pot, but we're gonna discover it together. So this is obviously an orchid, phalaenopsis orchid. I literally got this from IKEA. Never did I think that I would be buying a houseplant from IKEA. I mean, no shade to like buying a houseplant from IKEA, but they always just look like, that plant section looks like depression hour to me. But I just randomly walked through, saw that they had these huge phalaenopsis. Now these are like $80 at my local plant shop. So when I saw that they were selling them for $20, I was like, you know what? And we're always talking about how I need to get cheaper orchids to practice with because my orchids have all been expensive, pretty much. Like they've all been ordered from Roehampton Orchids, I think. And I bought one from our local plant shop, a Paphipetalum, and that one was like $80 as well. Like they've all been pricey, and then I just ended up killing half of them. So I was like, okay, $20, I can get a stunning phalaenopsis. And I've been wanting to get a beautiful flowering plant for this cadence pot, so I just thought that this would be so perfect. So I think that this is gonna live in the office in our east facing window there. And I actually got a new like hobby / craft desk for our office that still needs to be built, but that is a random thing that I'm excited about right now. You'll probably see that on the vlog channel, but I love doing like diamond art, crochet, what did I just start doing? Puzzles, which you might have seen in one of my last videos. And it's just nice to have like a dedicated space to work on that kind of stuff. So I got a new little desk for all of those types of things. And I think that this is gonna be really nice to have in that little area in the office. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous, honestly, to take her out of here because like there could be something lurking in here. Thrips is my fear, of course. I don't see anything though, you guys. Like I really don't see anything. And I do have beneficials right now. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I could spray this down. I do have a little bit of Safers still. For this type of situation. But yeah, okay, let's go to the table and we will unpackage this orchid. I am so into orchids right now. Like I just love the look of them so much. I would love to put a couple more on the Visto shelf. But as I said, I need more practice with them. So hopefully this one will do okay for me. I guess I'm just gonna cut this plastic. Also, there's a few different colors, flower colors to choose from, but I really liked this like lighter pink. It has some peachy tones, but it also has like cooler purpley pink kind of tones. It's just really, really pretty. I thought that it was the prettiest one there, so I am really excited about it. I showed it to Shane and he thought it was fake. He was like, why do you want that? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, this is so nice. And he was confused, and then I realized that he thought that it was fake. Okay, so here she is out of her packaging, and oh my gosh, she's just so, like, oh, I'm just enamored with orchids. Like, they're so pretty. Oh my god, is that a thrip? You guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. I need my phone. If I unleash, okay, it's not. It's not. Thank God. No. I think it is clear. Looks okay. So what I am wondering about is this, like, what is going on in this pot? The roots look green, and then there's some silver ones kind of poking out at the top. You're kind of far away. Oh, it's sphagnum moss topped with something. Okay, it's sphagnum moss topped with peat moss, maybe. And the sphagnum is wet. I'm nervous that this isn't enough aeration, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave it actually in here. There's a weird dead flower bud. I'm gonna pull that out. But yeah, I really don't think that this needs me to mess around with it right now. Something that I feel like I'm learning on my orchid journey is that sometimes less care is more when it comes to them. Like, I think that I killed most of mine by over caring for them, over watering them, over potting them. And this one, although why is this leaf so far down? Like, I feel like it might be potted a little bit too low in the substrate. I don't know, y'all can let me know in the comments because I know that a lot of you guys are orchid people. But like, I don't really think that this needs to be repotted. I mean, you can look, it's sphagnum, the roots are green, it's still moist. I think that it's fine. It could use a wipe down, so maybe I'll do that. Also, I kind of want to vacuum like the, I know that that sounds weird, but I kind of want to vacuum the substrate out of the leaves just because it looks messy. I think I'll do that and then maybe just wipe the leaves down with a paper towel. And and call it a day. I don't know, it's gonna be in the office anyways, so if I see any pests pop up, then hopefully that will be kind of localized to that area. Okay, I'm gonna just vacuum her out a little bit. I can see a spider running around in there, like an actual spider, so that's actually good. He can eat whatever else could be lurking. So the reason I'm just wiping it with this towel is because I'm extremely paranoid of crown rot. And this is not thirsty, so I wouldn't want to just like shower it right now anyways. So I'm just gonna do this just to kind of get it cleaned up and looking more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, I'm really hoping to be an orchid person, you guys. Like I really want to be, so let's manifest that for me, please. I do also really want to get another phalaenopsis bronze maiden, specifically one with different colored flowers. I have like the really light colored flower one, and she bloomed one singular flower for me this year, which was so exciting. So I don't even know how I'm gonna hold myself together when she blooms more than one flower, but it's just not my favorite color in terms of the colors that the bronze maiden comes in. So I really want to get another one eventually, maybe later on in the year. Also, I am implementing a 1-in, 1-out policy with my plant collection now. So I am going to be getting rid of an anthurium in place of this orchid. I just have to decide. I think I'm going to get rid of a few of my anthurium because I have a lot of just like small ones. And they're gonna get big soon, and I have like my ultimate favorites that I know I want to keep. So yeah, I have to choose of the rest who's gonna be staying and who's gonna be going. I am still like trying to downsize and keep things reasonable. This spot looks so empty right here because my gigas is in front of the window right now. She's right here actually. So that's why it looks so empty. I have all my moss poles just like lined up in front of the window because it's been sunny lately. This would actually look so stunning in that corner, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in the office at least for a while. Anywho, I guess that's gonna be it for this super casual, short, impromptu video. If you hung out with me, thank you so much for being down for whatever this was. I really appreciate it. I think my next video is going to be a feature video on my Hoya linearis. I'm going to be filming that tomorrow. I just posted on my Instagram story. If you're watching this video within the first like 20 hours that it goes up, I posted on my Instagram story asking for questions that you want me to answer in the Hoya linearis video, just to make sure I'm covering all of the topics that you're curious about. So you can go to that story and submit your question, or you can leave it on the comments under this video. That would be fine as well. But yeah, I am excited to be doing that video because the linearis is like one of my top favorite plants, probably my favorite Hoya of all of them as well. So it's gonna be fun to talk about my journey with her. But yeah, I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope that you are enjoying spring so far. It has been so stunning over here. I just love being a plant person at this time of year. It is so just joyous. The vibes are correct. It's just the best. So I hope that you are feeling those vibes as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.